Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, broadcasting live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories. Argentina and Germany battle for the World Cup trophy in Brazil. And Boko Haram posts video online claiming it has penetrated Lagos State. Pakistani child rights activist Malala Yousafzai meets families of abducted Chibok girls, says Boko Haram is not Islamic. And Israel threatens more airstrikes on Gaza Strip as residents flee to neighboring states. There's always so much more to our stories, and those can be read on our website. It's ChannelsTV.com and on YouTube.com/channelsweb. You can also visit m.channelstv.com so you can view us live on your mobile device and download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. And go a step further now and interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android, iOS and Windows 8 platforms. So if you have pictures or videos to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu and follow the instructions. More politics now as the August 9th governorship election inches closer in Osun State. The Labour Party has formally flagged off its campaign with a promise that it has what it takes to clinch the governorship seat. At the event, the national chairman of the party, Mr. Dan Wanyawu, said if given the mandate, the Labour Party will concentrate on human capital development.
The Nelson Mandela Park was filled with people. These people are awaiting the arrival of the Labour Party leadership and the party's governorship flag bearer, Alhaji Fatai Akinbade. And in spite of the scorching sun, these supporters have been here for over 2 hours before the arrival of the party leadership. One after the other, the speakers read out the party's manifesto to the people.
The place still looks rural. We have to elevate the state. We have to put the state up so that it can look like the next door neighbor. We have a standard, and that standard was achieved because the governor has no godfather.
When you talk of good governance, it embraces so many things. Giving good education, giving good health system, and leading the people with all your mind.
The party leadership debunked the rumor that the Labour Party will join forces with another political party.
PDP is never on our agenda. I am a Labour Party flag bearer today, and we don't have any affiliation or anything to do with another party, especially the PDP. We have our structure and we are already on the ground. We are winning this coming election, so we are not leaving our party for any other party.
The Labour Party candidate pulled out of the People's Democratic Party as a governorship aspirant before the emergence of Senator Yola Misheri.
Meanwhile, the socio-political group, the Kwara South Youth Consultative Forum, is canvassing support for a second-term ambition of the state governor, Abdul Fattah Ahmed. During a press briefing, the chairman of the forum, Kazim Adekoye, explained that Governor Ahmed deserves a second term in office so he can complete projects started for the benefit of the people.
Good afternoon. All eminent forums, irrespective of their political affiliation, religious belief, and ethnicity, to draw support for this illustrious son of Quora to actualize the return of Alhaji Abdul Fattah Ahmed from 2015 for the second term as governor, to consolidate, to continue, and to complete the good work he has already started in various phases of human endeavor. This administration has done a wonderful job in the area of provision of healthcare delivery to all and sundry in Kwara. Just recently, this administration commissioned 5 mega projects talking about the various general hospitals in the 3 senatorial districts of the state.
Well, back here in Lagos and away from politics, the constant gridlock experienced by motorists on the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway has continued to attract lots of attention. 7 days after his first visit, Governor Babatunde Fashola returned there today as promised. But this time he appears happy with the level of compliance by the tank farm owners and other stakeholders operating in that environment.
How many days should I come back?
I'll get back.
No, you have to give me a commitment here. So let's start. So we begin to measure.
In the next 1 week.
1 week.
Yes.
I'll be back on Sunday, and I hope that from tomorrow we begin to see some improvement.
Okay.
7 days after Governor Fashola promised to return here, he makes good his promise.
As you have acknowledged, we have at least achieved some progress over 1 week, but it's not yet all done. At least we've established a 1-lane compliance from 2-3 lanes on this Creek Road and access to the port.
It is Oshodi Apapa Expressway, a free flow of traffic for those headed towards Oshodi. But on the other side, the story is totally different. As far as the eyes can see, is a term that aptly describes a stretch of vehicles in this gridlock, some of which have been here for up to a week, waiting to get products from the various tank farms located further down the road. It is a case of frayed nerves and rising tempers for those who ply their trade along that corridor because business is at a standstill.
The problem we are having in this beggar about this hold up is the cause is from the tanker people. Tanker driver, they prove stubborn because they say most of the tankers are owned by minister or other people. I don't want to know.
It's a Herculean task every day that we have to remove one container or one falling tanker from here. All of this as a result of the mismanagement by the federal government of its ports responsibility and of its fuel distribution responsibility.
The federal government, they have directed all depots in this line to direct all their trucks to their truck park. And all those trucks that has no truck park should find their way out. I have almost 27 trucks. Over a 2 weeks time, there's only 2 trucks reached here since last 2 weeks time. Let everybody, let zonal chairman to pursue trucks from Coconut Bridge to Matthew, over Matthew. Let pursue all the trucks.
The sanitary members of the union are of the opinion that while enforcing the ultimatum, the government must exercise some form of restraint in order to avoid any industrial action.
In line with his vision of transforming Awka into a worthy capital city, the Anambra State Governor, Willie Obiano, has flagged off the construction of 3 road interchange and flyover bridges in Awka axis of the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. The projects, awarded at the cost of 5 billion naira with a completion period of 1 year, are to be constructed at Amobia Junction, Kwata Junction and Aroma Junction. He also performed the groundbreaking ceremony for the 3 arms zone at Greenwood Layout.
The third flyover with a tunnel that I'm flagging off. These 3 flyovers will be constructed simultaneously and will be delivered in 1 year's time. I reassured him that we are not going to owe him 1 kobo because we want him to deliver this on time. And I'm serious about it.
Thousands of residents have fled their homes in communities in Sanga local government area of Kaduna State, northwest Nigeria, following the killing of about 200 people suspected of being Fulani herdsmen. The attack comes barely 2 months after a peace deal between the warring Fulani herdsmen and southern Kaduna natives was brokered, with both parties agreeing to live peacefully. Our community report tonight looks at the impact of the violence on the indigents.
Etisala, now you're talking.
This inconsolable woman has just lost a member of her family. she's not the only one affected. Many others are devastated by the venom of violence that swept through their communities. 7 villages in Sanga local government area of Kaduna State have been left shell-shocked when gunmen suspected to be Fulani herdsmen killed about 200 people and destroyed several houses. This man speaks of what he witnessed.
That day, we come saw them, they killing the people here. Almost 17 people. You know, we suspect Fulani people. Yes, they come attack after they clear all things.
They are now resigned to live as refugees in camps for their safety. Bewildered, they grasp at any form of support that comes their way.
I beg government to help us with their securities so that they can help us for our village.
A government delegation led by the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Mr. Nuhu Bajoga, and Senator Nenadi Usman on a fact-finding mission to the affected areas meet the same scenario everywhere. Burnt homes, bullet-riddled walls, and agitated people.
On 24 Akai Kovin, the runner, when
the killing of 44 people on the 24th of June was perpetrated in the afternoon by Fulani herdsmen. They are people known by their names and are well known amongst our people. They were seen with guns. We have the names of the perpetrators of this act.
In their responses, the authorities call for peace.
We can see what man can do to man. People in their sleep, you come and bomb their property, slaughter them without any provocation. It's something that should be condemned by any right-thinking person. So we have come to condole the people. We beg them to be patient. They should not think of any revenge because they have already been cheated already. No revenge can repay them what has happened to them.
For those who lost property, I'm aware that government is sending, for the right department to come round and take stock with the intention of assisting them. So I want to beg them to remain calm, that this is an unfortunate thing that has happened to them, and it could have happened to anybody. It could have been any of us. So they should remain calm, and government will do the appropriate thing at the appropriate time.
It is not clear when calm will return to these communities, but the authorities need to act fast before reprisal attacks leads to more bloodshed.
Now you're talking.
When the news at 10 returns, Kogi State Governor and other concerned Nigerians speak on raising the standard of education in Nigeria. Please join us again.